If you're over 55, listen closely. Did you know more than 60% of adults over 60 experience daily lower back pain? But here's the surprising part most people don't know. Over half of that pain can be reduced with just 3 simple movements done daily. And no equipment is needed. And even more shocking, certain common everyday foods silently increase back pain, stiffness, and inflammation. And most seniors eat them without realizing it. Today, I'm going to help you fix both. Welcome to Older Llama, your gentle guide to aging strong, healthy, and pain-free. In today's video, we're breaking down the 3 easy daily moves that relieve lower back pain after 60, plus the everyday foods quietly damaging older bodies, and exactly what to eat instead for healing. This is your safe space. I'm here to walk with you, step by step. Lower back pain after 60 happens for a few simple reasons. Reason 1. Muscles weaken with age. Seniors lose up to 3 to 5% muscle every year after age 60. That includes the core, hips, and lower back muscles, the body's main stabilizers. When these weaken, your spine carries extra load, stiffness, pain, and reduced mobility. Reason 2. Tight hips and hamstrings pull on the spine. If your hips are tight, they tilt your pelvis forward. This constantly tugs on your lower back like a rope pulling on a tree branch. Reason 3. Sitting too long. Most older adults sit an average of 8-10 hours daily. This shuts off your glutes, the muscles that protect the spine. Reason 4. Inflammation from everyday foods. Foods like sugary snacks, processed oils, or white bread silently increase inflammation in joints, muscles, and discs, making pain worse. The biggest challenge? Most seniors think, my back pain is just because of age. But that's not true. Pain is usually from weakness, plus tightness, plus inflammation, and all 3 can be improved naturally. Transition into solution. The first 2 daily movements that reduce back pain. The muscle group seniors must reawaken. Foods that silently increase back and joint pain, and the healthy swaps that support healing. By the time you're done with part 1, you'll feel hopeful, like your body can still bounce back. The first 2 daily movements that reduce back pain, muscle group seniors must reawaken foods that silently increase back and joint pain. And the healthy swaps that support healing. By the time you're done with part 1, you'll feel hopeful, like your body can still bounce back. Move 1. The pelvic reset, the foundation move. This section is long and detailed for part 1 depth. Why seniors need this move? Most people over 60 have something called anterior pelvic tilt, a fancy term meaning your pelvis tips forward because your hip area is tense and your core is weak. When that happens, your lower back gets stuck in a curved position, carrying more weight than it should. And this leads to pinched nerves, stiff mornings, a tired lower back, constant pulling in the hip area or rear. Research from the Journal of Orthopedic Medicine shows that correcting pelvic alignment can reduce chronic back pain by up to 48%. So this move matters a lot. How to do it? 1. Lie on your back with your knees bent. 2. Keep your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. 3. Gently tighten your lower stomach muscles. 4. Press your lower back softly into the floor. 5. Hold for 5 to 7 seconds, then relax. Repeat 10 to 12 times. What this move does turns on weak, deep core muscles, the corset muscles, releases pressure from the spine, reduces sway back posture, helps realign the pelvis, immediately relaxes lower back tension. Most seniors report feeling a warm, soothing relief within the first 10 reps. Comment below. Do your mornings start with stiffness? Type yes if you feel it daily. Janet used to wake up with a stiff back every morning. Within just 8 days of doing the pelvic reset, she said, it feels like someone unlocked my back. I can stand straighter and the pain doesn't shoot down my legs anymore. You might be surprised. Your body can bounce back too, no matter your age. Move 2. The hip opener shift, the move that frees the spine. Why this move matters. Your hips are the hinges of your body. If the hinge is rusty, the pressure transfers to the spine. A study in Spine Health Journal found that tense hip muscles are linked to 80% of chronic lower back cases in older adults. When your hip muscles tense up, your spine is forced to arch, the discs become compressed. Walking feels stiff, standing feels tiring, and sitting becomes painful. This one move gently unlocks the hips and instantly reduces 20–30% pressure from the lower back. How to do it: 1. Sit at the edge of a chair. 2. Place your right foot firmly on the ground. 3. Slide your left foot back behind you. 4. Keep your chest upright. 5. Lean gently forward until you feel a stretch in your left hip area. 6. Hold for 25–30 seconds. 7. Switch sides. Repeat 2 to 3 times per side. What this move does: loosens up tense hip muscles, reduces pulling on the lower spine, improves posture, helps seniors walk with smoother motion, takes pressure off the discs. Many seniors describe this movement as the stretch I didn't know I needed. What this move does: loosens up tight hip flexors, reduces pulling on the lower spine, improves posture, helps seniors walk with smoother motion, takes pressure off the discs. Many seniors describe this movement as the stretch I didn't know I needed. Real-life example: Robert, age 67. Robert spent most of his day sitting, TV, reading, computer, and he felt back pain every time he stood up. After doing the hip opener shift every day for 2 weeks, he said, "My back feels lighter. I didn't change anything except this move. I can stand without wincing now." This is why I always tell people, fix the hips, fix the back. Transition to food section. Now that we've unlocked the first 2 movements, let's talk about something just as important: foods that silently worsen back pain, especially after 60. Most seniors don't realize that inflammation from daily foods can make muscles tight, joints stiff, and nerves irritated. Even if you're doing all the right exercises, wrong food can undo your progress. So let's break down which foods cause problems and the gentle healing alternatives. Food category 1. Processed carbohydrates: bread, pastries, crackers, sugary cereals. Why it hurts seniors: these foods spike blood sugar, which increases inflammation, which increases joint pain and muscle stiffness. Sugar binds with proteins in the body and creates AGs, advanced glycation end products. These are like tiny sparks causing internal rusting. Seniors with higher ages have more back pain, weaker muscles, slower healing, more stiffness in the morning. Common foods to avoid or limit: white bread, sweet biscuits, pastries, processed crackers, sugary boxed cereals, white flour rotis. What to eat instead: choose foods that stabilize blood sugar and reduce inflammation. Oats, brown rice, millet roti, whole wheat bread in small amounts, apples and pears, lentils. These foods fuel your muscles and reduce the rusting process inside the body. Food category 2. High sodium foods: pickles, packaged soups, processed meats. Why this is bad for lower back pain: salt causes the body to retain water. Excess water leads to swelling around the joints and nerves, especially the lower back. Too much sodium can also increase blood pressure, tighten the muscles, reduce circulation, cause nerve sensitivity, and poor circulation, slower healing. What to choose instead: fresh soups, freshly cooked meats, low-sodium broths, herbs, basil, oregano, thyme, lemon for flavor instead of salt. These reduce inflammation and support smooth muscle function. Food category 3. Processed oils. Oils like corn oil, soybean oil, vegetable oil, canola oil. These contain high omega-6, which increases inflammation in the spine. Research shows older adults with high omega-6 intake have 40% more joint pain. Swap with anti-inflammatory oils: olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, ghee in small amounts. These oils soothe inflammation and support healing. Food category 4. Red meat. Too often, red meat can be inflammatory when eaten daily. It increases compounds that stiffen the blood vessels and joints. Older adults often notice evening stiffness, tighter lower back, inflamed joints, digestive heaviness. Better choices: chicken, fish, especially salmon, sardines, beans, lentils, tofu. These proteins help rebuild muscle without inflammation. Here's what we covered today. Daily move number 1. The pelvic reset releases lower back pressure and realigns the pelvis. Daily move number 2. The hip opener. Shift unlocks tight hips and instantly reduces spine tension. Silent pain-causing foods: processed carbs, high-sodium foods. processed oils, red meat, too frequently, and the healing foods that support a pain-free back. This move is especially important for adults over 60 because the spine naturally compresses with age. You lose disc height, joints stiffen, and nerve spaces narrow, but gentle decompression movements have been shown to reduce back pain by 32 to 55% in seniors within weeks. Reference, Clinical Mobility Interventions for Adults 60 plus. So let's dive into Move 3. Move 3, the spine lengthener glide. Why seniors need this move? As we age, the space between vertebrae can shrink, like a stack of books slowly pressing down on itself. This compression causes nerve irritation, sciatica-like symptoms, low mobility, difficulty bending, sharp pain while getting up, morning tightness. The spine lengthener glide gently makes space again, like taking pressure off an overloaded shelf. It's simple, safe, and surprisingly calming. How to do it? 1. Stand with your back against a wall. 2. Keep your feet about 6 inches in front of you. 3. Gently tuck your chin in, like making a double chin. 4. Lean your upper back and lower back softly onto the wall. 5. Now slowly slide upwards, not the feet, just your spine stretching tall. 6. Imagine someone is gently lifting your skull upward with a string. 7. Hold the long spine posture for 5 to 7 seconds. 8. Relax. 9. Repeat 10 to 12 times. What this move does, decompresses the lower back, reopens joint spaces, relaxes irritated nerves, improves posture, reduces that pressure pain seniors feel, helps you walk taller and more comfortably. Many older adults say, "I feel like my spine is breathing again," and that's exactly the goal. Helen used to struggle with pain every time she reached for something on the top shelf. Her doctor told her, "Your spine is compressed, normal at your age." But she didn't want to accept living with the pain. After practicing the spine lengthener daily for 3 weeks, she said, "I didn't grow taller, but I feel taller. And my lower back doesn't throb the way it used to." Your spine may have years behind it, but it still responds to care, warmth, and gentle motion. Tell me below, which movement is your favorite so far? Move 1, 2, or 3. Movement is half the battle. The other half is food. By this stage, we've realigned the pelvis, released the hips, and decompressed the spine. But the next layer of healing comes from inside. The food you eat either supports calm, relaxed muscles or creates inflammation and stiffness. Most seniors unknowingly eat foods that slow down recovery and stiffen the spine. But don't worry, हम हर harmful category का powerful healing alternative बताएंगे. Harmful food category. 5. Refined sugars and hidden sugars. These include cookies, store-bought juices, packaged granola bars, candy-baked goods, sugary chai ketchup, low-fat flavored yogurts. Why this hurts seniors? Sugar increases inflammation through glycation. Think of glycation like caramelizing the inside of your body. It stiffens muscles, tendons, ligaments, joints, even blood vessels. This makes back pain more intense and long-lasting. Sweet foods also cause energy crashes, which means less movement, weaker muscles, more pain. Better alternatives: honey, small amounts, dates, berries, fresh fruits, plain yogurt with fruit. These satisfy sweet cravings without inflammation. Harmful food category, number 6, trans fats. Trans fats hide in foods like margarine, commercial baked goods, deep-fried snacks, biscuits packaged, naan, roti, fast food. Why these are harmful? Trans fats stiffen arteries, reduce circulation. Muscles get poor blood supply. Healing slows down. Pain increases. Older adults need better circulation, not worse. Choose these instead: avocado, nuts, almonds, walnuts, seeds, chia, flaxseed, olive oil, cold water fish. These foods reduce inflammation and help your body repair naturally. Harmful food category, so 7, excess caffeine. Coffee and tea are fine in moderation, but seniors often drink 4 to 6 cups a day. Extra strong chai, midnight tea for digestion. Too much caffeine tightens muscles, dehydrates the spine, irritates nerves, triggers back spasms, reduces sleep, slower healing. A dehydrated spine, painful spine. Gentle alternatives: green tea, chamomile, helps muscle relaxation. Warm turmeric milk, great anti-inflammatory. Ginger tea, lemon water, These soothe instead of irritate. Harmful food category. Number 8. Processed meats. Includes sausages, bacon, hot dogs, deli meats, canned meats. These contain preservatives, high sodium inflammatory compounds. Older adults who eat processed meats frequently report higher rates of joint stiffness, back inflammation, nerve irritation. Choose these instead: fresh chicken, fresh fish, turkey, lentils and beans, excellent senior protein, eggs. These proteins build muscle, the number one thing you need to support your spine. Transition into healing foods. Now we shift from what to avoid to the foods that actively help the spine heal. These foods reduce inflammation, relax muscles, nourish discs, and support nerve health. Let's break down the top categories. Natural muscle relaxants. Magnesium especially is like nature's muscle calm down mineral. It helps reduce muscle spasms, stiffness, nerve irritation, real life. Note: irritating spasms during sleep. Adding greens helps fix this naturally. Healing food. Number 2. Berries. All reduce oxidative stress. Why does this matter? Because oxidative stress ages your joints faster. Seniors who eat berries 3 to 4 times a week have less pain, faster recovery, better mobility, general nutritional research. Healing food. Number 3, omega-3 rich fish. This includes salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout. Omega-3s reduce inflammation around spinal discs, nerves, joints, muscles. Studies show omega-3s help reduce chronic pain by up to 30% without medication. Healing food. Number 4, orange and red veggies like carrots, sweet potatoes, red peppers, pumpkin. Better disc health. Healing food. Number 5, whole grains. Whole grain support energy levels, steady blood sugar, reduced inflammation, gut health, which affects pain. Top options for seniors: oats, brown rice, millet, quinoa, whole wheat. These give stable energy for the exercises and movements you learned. Healing food. 6. Turmeric and ginger. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatories. Ginger helps relax muscles and soothe nerve irritation. Breakfast options. Choose one. Oatmeal with berries, eggs plus whole grain toast, yogurt plus fruits, millet porridge. Avoid sugary cereals and white bread. Midday movement. Walk for 10 minutes. Movement increases disc hydration. Lunch options. Grilled chicken, lentils or beans, fish, brown rice, or whole wheat roti. Lots of greens. Afternoon tip: skip extra tea or coffee. Choose herbal tea instead. Dinner options. Light protein, fish, chicken, beans, vegetables, whole grains. Avoid heavy oily foods or red meat at night. Evening routine, 3 to 5 minutes. Repeat. Pelvic reset, 5 reps. Spine lengthener glide, 5 gentle reps. This reduces nighttime stiffness. Bedtime tip: take a warm shower or use a warm compress. Heat increases circulation and reduces pain. The third daily movement that decompresses the spine. 4 more harmful food categories that worsen pain. 6 powerful healing food groups seniors should eat. A complete daily routine for pain-free living. Morning, afternoon, and night habits that support a healthy spine. Your age does not define your comfort. Your habits do. And every day you practice these moves, you're telling your body, you still matter. I still care for you.